On today's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, we're going to be continuing on with week 4 of 5 on implementing safety. So stay tuned. Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast. As safety professionals, we need to come up with ways that we can implement safety in new and exciting ways to keep safety top of mind for all of our staff. Here are going to be 5 things that you can use that will allow you to implement safety in your facility. Number 1, use visual aids. This is going to be an example of possibly bringing in a fire extinguisher, a first aid kit, maybe a sprinkler head, just something to be able to show people and learn about safety, teach them what it is, teach them how to use it, go through and use a visual aid that is going to help people kind of identify what it is that you're talking about. The next thing is going to be rotating in guest speakers. So if you've ever been told by your parents or by a teacher not to do something, and then you listen to someone else that is completely aside from those people, and then all of a sudden it enlightens you and you see what they're talking about, and your parents are like, I told them that. But the thing is, sometimes third-party validation will help people learn exactly what it is that you're talking about. So rotate in those guest speakers, let them give you their ideas on safety, things that have happened to them, and hopefully it will be something that if you're not saying it, the other people will be able to kind of have it give them that inspiration as to why you're telling them to do it. Number 3 is going to be conducting regular walkthroughs. This is something that you should be doing anyway. You want to always go through and be looking for stuff proactively to where you get ahead of issues. So if you see that there's a leak, if you see that there is clutter in an area, if you see that there is obstructions in areas that should have clear walkways, whatever the case may be, if you can get ahead of it by doing these regular walkthroughs, things aren't going to jump up on you as quick. You're going to be able to possibly snuff them out before they ever become an issue. Number 4, encourage open communication. Make sure that there is no retaliation or fear of employees coming and letting you know that they see something that is potentially unsafe. And last but not least, you want to make sure that you stay updated on all the regulations and guidelines that you can. Always know the latest that is going on, know the issues that have arisen in other locations and at your location, and what you can do to have prevented them and allow them to never happen again in the future. And just keep doing those things. As always, make sure that you follow the individual rules and regulations of your facility, but these are going to be great ways to get started. So thank you very much for being part of another episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. We thank you so much for it. Go out there, have a great day, be safe, and here's a word from one of our sponsors.
It's scientifically unexplainable. It's virtually indestructible. And it's taking over the entire planet. But in a really good way. It's Mighty Line floor tape, the most durable floor tape in the world. 7 times thicker than average floor tape. Beveled to endure pounding warehouse traffic. And backed with a super strong peel and stick adhesive, so you'll never have to worry about painting shop floors again. Mighty Line floor tape, the only durable stripe.